Are you looking to streamline your e-discovery process?
Welcome back to the EAS How-To series. My name is Pat Darche, and I'm here with Trevor Berninger, one of our senior account executives. These How-To series are the place for you to find the best tips, tricks, and practices on how to maximize your EAS asset. Trevor and I show the latest and greatest version of EAS in each week's demonstration. Very happy to announce that this week we're going to show you 9.1, our brand new release. Number of enhancements have been made to the entire EAS application suite here, but some of the most significant have been made to EAS Discovery. Trevor, I think we're diving into Discovery. Can you tell me a little bit more about what we're doing specifically today?
That's correct, Pat. We are going to take a look at the assignments page. This tab comes after Discovery, after you've ran the search, and this is really where you perform your calling down and review of the data set. So this is going to show you how to create a workflow queue, how to add specific users to that workflow queue, and then assign those data sets for filtering and review.
Fantastic. Can you just give me a couple of benefits? You kind of dove in there a little bit, but just clearly for everybody listening, what are they going to get out of today's lesson?
Yeah, the first key benefit is the ability to just divide up this result set across multiple reviewers, driving efficiency, saving time. The second key benefit is once you get the result set into the hands of the viewer, they can filter it out. And the third key benefit is the ability to speed up the export workflow process by trimming down the data set. So Pat, as I was mentioning, this primarily takes place in the assignments tab, but there is an element that takes place at the case level first before we get through there in the workflow process. So we're going to start this how-to by just taking a look at how to set up and create your workflow queues, and then we'll look at assigning data and filtering results after that. All right, everybody. So here we are in the case level. We've added our objects to the case, and now I'm going to navigate over to the workflow tab at the case level. So here you'll see I've already input a couple workflow queues. I'm going to add a third. So I can quickly assign a user, and then I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call this one contract violations, because as you'll see in a second, that is the nature of the search criteria. And from there, I click save.
All right, so everyone who's following along, we just set up our workflow queue, and I believe we're about to run the search and then assign reviewers. Is that right, Trevor?
That's correct, Pat. So what is going to take place at this point is we are going to execute a search. We are going to get far too many results for one person to reasonably review in this sometimes 24 hours or less that we have to turn these exports around, depending on what industry you're in or who's requesting the data. And then that's where the magic starts. We can do all this great stuff with filtering, see who's talking to who, filter by sender, receiver, attachments, message size, dates, all kinds of great stuff to really allow your investigation e-discovery to take on a life of its own and trim down that data set to the most responsive and finite limited set possible for an expedient and efficient export. So let's dive back in, just take a look at how this is done, and then we'll wrap things up. From here, we navigate over to Discovery. So I'm going to quickly run a search consistent with the naming convention that I have just applied to the workflow queue. So I'm going to search for contracts and violations. Execute the search. I quickly return, in the blink of an eye, 104 results there, and I am assigning these all to that one user, one reviewer. Select all, assign selected, contract violations. And then I will just say search 3, CVs. We'll call that contract violations. I assign confirm, and from here I navigate over to the assignments tab. So as you'll see, here's the assignment. I click save. I navigate back over to pre-review. I get my items. And now I have a lot of options. I can filter these out by certain criteria such as attachments, apply that filter easily there, cull that data set down by about 50%. I can also apply legal holds, tags, and these items in question, review those selected items and their attachments in totality there. So we'll dive deeper into this pre-review element next week on the How-To series, but if you have any questions about setting up these workflow queues and how they can drive efficiency and streamline the e-discovery process for you and your team, give me a call today. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. And that does it. So I hope everyone saw just how easy it is to really take advantage of this collaborative e-discovery platform that we're putting together for your team, allow you to take advantage of the filtering, again, work together to make this process the most streamlined and efficient that it can be at your enterprise. So if you have any questions about this, how this can apply to you, give us a call today while you're talking to me. I'm going to give you that 9.1 software download for free. This is going to give you a lot of great updates, like the ability to save search criteria and just navigate back in the browser. So a lot of great stuff going on. Pat, anything?
This 9.1 promotion, this ends April 1st. You are insane to not take Trevor up on this. You need to give him a call today. We'll get you the latest software license upgrade. Please get on 9-1. Your team's going to absolutely love what EAS can do for you. If you like what we're showing you each week in these EAS how-to series demonstrations, please do not forget to subscribe. Trevor and I will be back at it next week with another video.